Nigerian Ministry of Sports, they want to ensure that the players are coming back home. They don't want the players to play this game. They want them to come home.
Speak live to Cecilia Omorogbe, who is a journalist and TV presenter for Channels TV. Thanks for joining us, Cecilia. Right, OK, first up, can you explain what has happened here?
Yeah, I think, good afternoon. Thank you for having me on this platform. I think is a situation that Nigerian players have faced in North Africa. This is not the first time we've had this kind of situation. It happened to Eimba when they were playing in the CAF Champions League, and also Rivers United at the time when they went to North Africa to actually play the CAF Competitions Cup. They had to train in darkness. There was no light. So this particular situation is really strange. Yes, they are talking about the fact that they received the same treatment when they came to Nigeria. But we all know that at that time, it was just an hour that was the delay that they had. But this time around, it's something that we really don't understand why the North Africans, Libyan government, the Libyans, we actually do this. According to what they tweeted, that's the Libyan government and the federation, they said is a routine, is a normal thing that happened, that flights can be diverted to actually land in another stadium. They're working everything possible to ensure that this game can go on. They want to resolve it totally. But from the Nigerian Ministry of Sport, they are actually talking with the Libyan authority and, of course, the diplomatic. They are trying to do a lot of diplomacy to ensure that, yes, either the players are coming back home or they remain. But from what I've heard from the Nigerian Ministry of Sport, they want to ensure that the players are coming back home. They don't want the players to play this game. They want them to come home successfully, because the situation is really not looking good. I mean, being left at the airport for more than 15 hours, and they're not even sure when they will leave. So for all of us here in Nigeria, we're actually praying for the safety of the players. Yes, it's not a kidnapping situation. It's not a hostage situation. But the fact that these players have been left unattended to at the airport with no delegation to receive them, and even when they wanted to go to where they're supposed to play the game, which is a 3-hour journey, buses and securities have not been provided. And we all know that in Libya, the war currently going on, is really not safe to travel by road or using the bus to travel across cities.
Here's a quick download of what transpired when the Nigerian Super Eagles arrived Libya for the return leg as far as the Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers are concerned. The Super Eagles of Nigeria left Ikotekpene, their base, in high spirits, flew a chartered flight into Libya called Al-Bakan to an airport used only for Hajj, and then the pilot only said this to some of the officials of the Nigeria Football Federation not to create any apprehension amongst the players, and we landed in the eastern part of Libya. The initial destination was Benghazi, and we're supposed to land in Benghazi and take a 2-hour trip to Benina, where the game was supposed to be played. And now we were told that the team cannot leave the premises of the airport. And initially, the Nigeria Football Federation had made arrangements, logistical arrangements for the team in Benghazi. Our boss was waiting in Benghazi for the team, and on arrival here, no one has a Libyan SIM card. They shut down the Wi-Fi at the airport, so there was no communication whatsoever. No one could communicate with anybody from this location, and so everyone was just in no man's land, So at that point, the Nigeria Football Federation officials were like, okay, you know what? We have to take our destiny in our own hands. Let's find alternatives. Let's see if we can get alternative means of leaving this environment to Benghazi. The Libyans here said the team would not leave. They shut down the airport, shut the gates, and held the team hostage here. The Confederation of African Football, CAF, has been alerted. FIFA has been alerted. The federal government of Nigeria has also been alerted on the situation, and the federal government is making a frantic effort to evacuate the team back into Nigeria. The game was scheduled for tomorrow, Tuesday. The players said they will not kick a ball. These were the antics planned by the Libyans to destabilize the Nigerian Super Eagles. The team is still in the eastern part of Libya, waiting for the federal government's action to get the team back to Nigeria.